I'm seeing it for ages.
Oh no, I
So-
thought you went to. They're going to start on that side.
She's a physiotherapist, but she's in Albert too.
Yeah.
Come, Tish.
Even like when you open the space, remember, Ma, you know Ma Baker.
Yeah.
You wanted 10,000. You got a follow her on the website. Open the subway. We're serving the pies, a can of Coke and pie. They're huge. Oh, you see the one day in ISIS and actually you've been
Never seen it.
yeah, that one in the rally and the one my birthday is day in Ashland.
And there's this one in Coastal as well.
Everybody thought it's sitting.
Yeah, no, listen, we waited for conference house.
There's one in Coastal as well, eh? One in Coastal.
Yeah.
We're starting from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting.
Oh, yeah, I opened that.
Let's come on this side, please. See, the head is in front, so this means the head. We need one more gentleman here, please. Go for the front, for the next two. One more. Come in, please. Let's take it. Proceed this way, there first. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Okay, so step on step. Don't take myself. Right? I'm going to keep the two offs down. And we turn them right. Turn three right. Turn.
See, the stone there, it will make it better. Drop the camp off.
முன்னவனையானே முகத்தவனே முக்தி நலம் சொன்னவனே தூய்மை சுகத்தவனே மன்னவனே சிற்பரனே ஐங்கரனே செஞ்சடையன் சேகரனே தற்பரனே நின்றால் சரணம் உலகலாம் உணர்ந்து ஓதற்கு அறியவன் நிலவுலாவிய நீர்மலிவேணியன் அழகில் சோதியன் அம்பலத்தில் ஆடுவான் மலர்ச்சிலம்படி வாழ்த்தி வணங்குவாம். ஓம் திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஓம் பூர்ணமத பூரணம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. ví dụ như này không phải cái
turn towards Guru, like not leaving on top, putting it under on top. Write it on that same file. Hold it together. Hold it
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shuklam Bharadar Vishnu Varanam Chaturjam Prasannavadhanam Dhyayet Sarvabhyam Vakradhan Mahagaya Koti Surasamaprabha Nirvighnam Gurumaya Sarvakarya Gajananam Bhutagana Sevatam Kavitajam Prasannam Umasundara Karanamami Keshwarva Mangalam Omegam Mahagayam Dattakanjana Sandipam Lamboda Vishasmandimana Nayakam Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Saminathan Arunachellam Namasya Anteshkarma Puja Karisyami. Om Shri Harichandraya Puja Karisyami. Om Brahmadi Murtirmaha. Om Mahavishnuvarma. Om Maheshwaranam Dattatreya Murtirmaha. Om Dakshinamurtiram. Om Shri Harichandra Swami Namaha. Petratai Tane Makamarandalum Pillayai Parantai Marandalum Uttade Gattai Uyar Marandalum Uyirai Meviya Udal Marandalum Kattanal Jagam Kale Marandalum Kangal Nindri Vipadu Marandalum Nattavattavar Pullirandungum Namachivayattai Nan Maravene Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. If we kindly have a pallbearers, we will now proceed to hall number 3.
Okay. Ready. Please call better, please come forward.
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Those of you who wish to pay respects, you can kindly start coming forward. We're just waiting another 2 minutes for the petals to arrive. In the meantime, we all can kindly take our seats. Yeah. Come you
And then you just tie it here. You just tie this into It's okay, like it's not gonna fall. It won't fall. It's fine.
Yeah. Good morning to each and every one of you and to this grieving family. We will start with prayer that we normally do with all occasions. So would you be kind enough to rise for the short prayer, then you can sit down and finish. Murnavane Yane Mugatavane Murtinalam Sonnavane Thoime Sugatavane Mannavane Separane Aikarane Senjadayum Serane Tatparane Nildal Saranam Tatparane Nildal Saranam Ulagalam Unande Odakkuladeyam Nilarunamiyam Nirmanivendiyam Anagakodiyam Ambalakkal Aaduvan Malasilam Vadi Varti Vanangova Malasilam Vadi Varti Vanangova Malasilam Vadi Varti Vanangova Malasilam Vadi Varti Vanangova Thank you. Please be seated. We've all come here for a very common purpose, which is to pay our last respects to our wonderful brother here, lovely known as Bull. So with your cooperation, let's give him a nice send-off. You see this family here on my left-hand side. They are grieving our wonderful brother, Bull. So if you can remain calm, peaceful. If you do know the songs, it would be wonderful if you can join in, because this is the last time you can physically be with him. Thereafter, we can only think of him in the spirit world. So with your cooperation, let's give Bull of a grand send-off. As I say, I'll be singing the devotional songs from Devarum and the other religious books. Please join in if you can. Thank you. From the Tevanos. It's a popular song. Please join it if you know the song.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a speech by Gendry. Over to
Thank you, Uncle Indran and Uncle Baba for agreeing to perform at the service today. Vanakkam, one and all. My name is Yugendri and I am the niece of Bull Modley, or as I know it as Bull Mama, the daughter of his sister, the late Ambi, and late brother-in-law Jay. We are gathered here today on this sad occasion to say our final goodbyes to Bull Mama, a man who we've known always to be meticulously dressed and who has also been a drill sergeant for our appearances to us young ones when we were growing up. He was always about being immaculately dressed. I'd like to express our family's gratitude for your presence here today at these proceedings. Your presence demonstrates the strong bond with his family and the close friendships throughout his life. My condolences go out to his sons, Sheridan and Trishul, who meant the world to Bull Mama. Bull Mama's life began in Zululand with the Modley family, growing up with the Modley family, before he moved at the age of 6 to the Padiachi family home in Sherwood. And it is here that he formed lifelong friendships and got involved in sporting and social fraternities in the area, which you will hear about a bit more later from one of the speakers, Sivanaidu. For now, I'd just like to hand over to the first speaker, who there'll be someone talking on his behalf, but this is from my Uncle Nades, the eldest son of Charmin Modley and the dear brother of Bull, to deliver the eulogy. Thereafter, we'll have a few other speakers, but for now, I'll hand over to my cousin Melanie.
I greet you all with a broken heart and mixed emotions. I am Bull's eldest brother's youngest daughter, Melanie. My dad asked me to deliver this eulogy on his behalf, as his mind was set in a state of emotional overwhelm. S.A. Modley, commonly known as Bull, will always be remembered as a male model in Durban. His impeccable attire, those days with designer clothes, was admired by all. Bull was a polite, soft-spoken, gentle and humble human being who was loved by all those he met, here in SA and abroad. An anchor to the Silvers family and was a mentor to the Silvers youngsters. The Silvers home became his second home, and his Clearwood friends meant a lot to him, that always visited him in hospital and step-down homes, making him feel comfortable. Bull, during his working days at Toyota, made inroads beyond his job description, so much so that he was selected to fly to Japan a few times to interact with senior engineers. Wherever he worked, he left with clean hands. At age 76, he accomplished all his dreams. It is indeed a sad day to bid him farewell. In just a matter of 2 years, he got very ill and was fading away slowly. He was very fond of Dolly from Zululand days, and his final wish was to see her. She flew down from Joburg and visited him on Sunday. Although he could not speak, he smiled at her and she fed him a grape. Said goodbye, not realizing that he would close his eyes forever in the next few hours. He fought bravely, but lost the battle in the end. I sincerely thank Lally that cared for Bull for 25 years, nurturing him in good times, bad times, and sick times, unbeknown to us all. So all we can say is thank you. Special thanks to Pauline, Neil and Jennifer for the sympathy messages. I remember him making frequent visits during their Reservoir Hills days. Thanks to all the other tributes received, just too many to mention. To Sheridan and Trishul, may the Almighty in all His glory bless, support, guide, protect and comfort you both. With healing powers grant you both the strength and courage to bear the irreparable loss. Only you and you alone will know the anguish and sorrow at this time and forever after. On behalf of my family, may your loving, caring, beautiful and humble soul rest in eternal peace. Go well, brother, until we meet on the other side.
My next song, Barva Padumayum, Idu Manna Vadinnam, simply means life is an illusion, death is certain. Nobody can avoid death. Like we see our brother here, who hanging in the casket. He has not avoided death. That's why we've come here to pay our respects. My fondest memories of Brother Bull, whenever I meet him in the temple, he's quietly one side cleaning the vegetables and of our occasions like Kavali, and our biggest prayer at the temple is the Timadi, the fire walking festival. He'll always be sitting there quietly by himself and very devotedly cleaning the vegetables. One thing really struck me about Bull, when we were all eating, he only ate one curry. There were numerous of curries available. There was an assortment of curries, but he only chose to eat just one curry with whatever he ate. Just one curry. That always surprised me. This man was a very disciplined man. And as our previous speaker did mention, that he was a very smart, just man. And I remember when I stayed in Clearwood, Bull was a no-nonsense man. So today I'm going to sing the song Varva Dumayu, think of my friend here, Bull, Clearwood days. So if you know the song, please join in because it's a very appropriate song at this time. Because we don't know our fate today. Today we are here, tomorrow we may not be here. So if you know the song, please join in.
There's a few more speeches, but whilst we wait for Savanaidu, I thought I would just convey the condolences that we've received as a family from far and wide. Firstly, I think my cousin Melanie mentioned our family in Cape Town, from Neil, Jennifer, Leslie, and our cousin Cookie, all of those who were sent to my uncle Nadeus. Uncle Harold, Marianne and other family and friends from Zululand, lots of condolences came through from the family and friends in Zululand. Friends from the US, Clarewood, a lot of them from Clarewood and from around the country have been pouring in, so thank you, and apologies for not mentioning you by name. And of course the special condolences finally has come from for the loss of their brother and uncle from the Pagliacci family in Canada and in South Africa. Paul Mama was very special to the Pagliacci family as well, even though he's obviously the Mudley family. At this stage I would like to read a message from my uncle Deva from Canada, who asked that his message be conveyed today. I am deeply saddened by the loss of my amazing friend, Paul. Not everyone has the privilege to have such a funny, interesting, talented, and wonderful friend as Paul. Growing up, Paul and I shared the same passion for doing many things together, playing soccer and cricket, swimming, exploring, and of course, getting into mischief together. Sharing a bedroom with Paul gave us the opportunity for long talks late into the night. As two young boys with a whole future ahead of us, we shared our thoughts and feelings, our hopes and disappointments, and we even shared a girlfriend for a short while. Bull was an entertainer. He joked and he sang, and for a while his melodic voice accompanied that of Eddie Watt, belting out tunes with gusto and enjoying every minute. A bond was formed in those years, and although he has gone to sing his songs in the heavens, he still lives on in our hearts. Rest in peace, my brother. You lived a kind and caring life, and it was an honor to have shared so many memories with you. I have another message that was sent to my uncle Nades from our cousin Samesh and in Canada, and he said, Bull was like an elder brother to me, and we shared a room in Clarewood for many years. Although his passing was imminent, I was still heartbroken when Roshni sent me the message. Bull will be dearly missed. At this point, I would like to call upon Trishul to say a few words. Trishul, if you would like to come up.
Good afternoon to everybody in attendance and to whomever that is live streaming from abroad. First and foremost, my brother Sheridan and I would like to thank everyone for paying their last respect to my dad. There aren't enough words to describe my dad, but one thing that is certain is that he had a heart of gold. He often put others before himself. He was everything from a brother, a mentor, best friend, and most importantly, an unconditional loving father. The living apart had its challenges, but we made it work daily. Coming from South Africa to America was definitely one of the hardest things that we had to do, as we left a loving family and memories in hopes that life would be better. We faced challenges on how and what to do to make it work. Throughout the fears, separation, discomfort, and uncertainty, we provided my father with comfort and support the best way we possibly could. I would like to thank my family, the nurses and doctors for their unconditional care, love, and support for my dad during his last days. I especially want to thank my Auntie Baba and Shamara for their unconditional love, attention, and presence during his last days. My brother and I truly appreciate everything from the bottom of our heart. Pop, I want to take these last few minutes to let you know that you are undoubtedly the best father in the world. I appreciate everything that you have done for me and the wisdom and strength that you have installed in me. You are always so very proud of your two boys, and I know that no matter what I do in life, I will make you proud. And I also promise to always look my best and keep my nails trimmed and clean. I know that with you and Mommy, you both will be there to guide and support Sheridan and I through every obstacle life has to offer. I want you to know that there will never be a day that I will not think about you. You installed a motto to always be good and do good, and I promise I will. You will always remain in my heart until the day we meet again, which I hope is soon. Both of your souls are now connected with all the loved ones that we lost along the way. I trust your guidance and strength to get both Sheridan and I through anything. Pop, I love you and I'm going to miss you so much. May your soul rest in peace. You always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Singh walked in now. Rishi, are you here? You'd like to say a few words on behalf of Cloud. Rishi, are you here? I just saw you. Rishi? Rishi? Rishi, sing. So, he's in. While he's deciding to come or not, I'll go on to Arupa, Petra, by
Yeah.
if I could call upon Harish to come say a few words on behalf of the Clarewood Friends of Pulmama.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Vanakkam. I've been tasked to say a few words on behalf of the lads from Clarewood. I've been away from Clarewood and from Durban for about 40 years now, so if I missed anybody in the audience here, I haven't ignored you. It's just that with age, memory fades, and a lot of us have changed. We don't look the same as we did 40, 50 years ago. As was the norm in days gone by, we always had a house name and a school name. And as the lovely lady introduced me as Harish, yes, that's my school name, but I was also known as Dinesh at home and in the neighborhood where I lived in Sadar Road. And it's just ironic that I decided I had to be here today. I flew in from East London. I've been living in Eastern Cape for the last 40 odd years. And whenever I did come to visit my parents who still lived in Durban, well, they passed on a few years back now, but it was always Bull that picked me up from the airport. And he would drop me off at my dad's place, and he told my dad, listen, it's my job to pick this man up. It's not your job. And that's the kind of friend Bull was. And when it comes back to names, as you know, Bull was known as S.A. Mudley. And my dad used to always joke and say, you are South African Mudley, you 100% South African. So as far as the lads go, I think you've heard quite a bit about his immaculate dress and many instances where the lads from Clarewood, whenever we traveled off to the Island Hotel, and it's wonderful to meet Pat Naidu here. I haven't seen him for about 60 odd years. We go up to the Island Hotel, and Bull, of course, would be immaculately dressed. And I think he probably thought, you know what, these lads need to shine up as well. So we would always be attired in one of Bull's suits for the evening, and a fantastic time was had by all of us. You've heard lots of stories about how wonderful a person is, or wonderful dad he was to Trishul and Sheridan, and I can tell you that he doted on the family. He really loved them tremendously. Whenever I spoke to him on the phone, because you know, I never got here to Durban very often, we would always chat about those days, and we were fortunate to host Bull and the family on a few occasions in King Williamstown, where I have my practice. And it's just wonderful to meet Trishul again after so many years. I've still got some old photographs, Trishul, which I hope to send to you. But coming back to Bull, the gentleman that I know, to him, you know, the friends were very, very important, as you might have gathered. And I still strongly believe that he lived by the creed, service above self. There was many, many occasions when he would cart all the boys in his car, take them off to soccer, make sure that they were dressed and kitted out and practiced well and played well. And there were many occasions when he would literally run Clarewood United on his own, and I think that says a lot about the man and his passion for football. He was also very devoted to the community in Clarewood, always assisting at the Jacob's Road Temple, as I'm told. And yeah, so there's just one or two anecdotes that I'd like to share with you. My younger daughter had a wedding in Johannesburg, and you know, these youngsters, they watch a lot of these Bollywood movies, and she wanted to have one of those types of decors for the wedding, and she loved all these flowers that you see on the screen. And I said to Bull, you know what, can you organize something? This child wants lots of flowers at her wedding. And you wouldn't believe it, but to me it was perfectly normal. But Bull actually drove up from Durban in his buggy with a ton load of marigold flowers that he sourced from somewhere. And that I think, it just tells you what this person is all about. Nothing was a problem for Bull. And I just want to say in conclusion that it's been an honor and a privilege to know Bull, and he will be sadly missed by not only his family, but definitely a lot of his friends that are present here today. And you know, I just dwelled on something that I heard from a friend of mine in King Williamstown, and he says to me, you know, the Tamil language is probably the oldest in the world. And I thought, what a wonderful heritage if we could just nurture that. So in passing, I would just like to say, Podavango ane Sandipa. Namaskar.
I just have one more song to sing from the Kiru Aruppa. When I finish the song, I would ask Devin at the back, Devin Pillay, if he wants to come forward. I know he has some connection with the bull. He wants to say a few words. He's welcome to do so. Otherwise, we'll continue with the service. You can give me a thumbs up at the back. I can see him there. When I finish the song, you can come forward later on. When I finish the song, then he's next on the item. Devin Pillay later on. Right?
Good afternoon, friends, family, and to the bereaved family. I was not built to speak. I'm trying to organize speakers. I know Arish. Thank you, Arish, for putting it. And Suwa was due to be as one. I think it was very close to Bull as well. But I think so all of us, all our friends have something to say about Bull. Anyone, we can pick any one of our friends and we'll understand. I remember Bull very clearly, and even in the last couple of years, he was very close to obviously to Roshni in Murbini Islands. But over the last number of years, Bull played a role in the Cloverton Institute. Living right opposite the Anurada, they became part of us, and I think the Yasmin and other family members from the Clover that are still here will understand the role they played during our programs, and Cloverton Institute was involved in a lot of community-driven projects, a lot of poverty alleviation program, and Bull was there when we were feeding the children, feeding the community at Clover. But there's one anecdote, Arish puts it, very nice one I can remember. Some 52 years ago when I got my driver's license, as you know, Bull was also giving us driving, and I'm sure most of us got driver's license through either Bull or Platoon. And I feel the first time I went, I didn't even leave the yard. So the guy filled me in the yard, so I go back next time. So Bull told me, don't worry about it. You go next time, the guy will not even look at you. So true to his word, so I got my driver's license, not at the back door, like I do today anyway. But what I'm saying is that we went to the driver's test, and Bull made sure that most of our friends in Cloud did get the driver's license through him. But what I can say is that Bull is not that place. We've seen, most of our friends seen in the last 2 years going down. And we couldn't have wished for Bull to be in that particular condition. I mean, some of us, I think, are quite close friends of his, even went to go and feed him as well. But the one thing that Bull will never say no to, and you can't say no to, is a slab of chocolate. That's Bull for you. If you go there, I need a slab of chocolate. But yes, friends and family, let's live with the memories and let's celebrate Bull. And we all can celebrate Bull, as we saw in the last picture that was sent to us. His Carnaby shirt. He was good for it. We always loved his Carnaby shirts. Thank you very much. And yes, as I said, let's keep Bull now. Thank you.
Thank you for those kind words. Always good to hear from people that was close to Bull Mama growing up. There's a request from Sheridan to play a song that his father, that was dear to Sheridan, Trishel, and Bull Mama. So we'll try to play the song whilst the last few rites are going to be done shortly.
frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father has so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Oh, crumble bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, still to conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. You say it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. Save lives, save lives, save oh, save me. As well as you hear. It's too late when we die. Oh, when we die, we don't see eye to eye. So we build a forum between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So look into the juice. You sometimes see his face. It may have you perspective on a different day. And if you don't get it, just be when my father passed away. Didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. Think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. So say
We are at the end of, almost at the end of the service. I'd just like to thank each and every one of you for making time on a Saturday to come share these moments with the family, with Rishal. It is very much appreciated. We are for those of you that are available, we are having a small meal after this at Winchester Hall on 40 Yale Crescent. So for those that are available, please join us. For now, I will hand over as well to Guru to continue the services. And Trishul, if you need to do any last minute preparations.
Does anybody that's not yet paying your respects, may please do so now? We are in the next few minutes going to adjourn to the antechambers. Due to the space restrictions and safety regulations of the crematorium, unfortunately not everybody would be allowed into the antechambers. It would just be the members of the immediate family. Once again, the Murli family would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for taking the time off and being here during this time of bereavement. For all those of you that have rallied around to put funeral arrangements together, for those of you that have contributed, whether in cash or in kind, for the various floral tributes, the messages of sympathies and condolences, Uncle Indran and Baba for the rendition of the divine hymns, they would like to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. Let's all kindly rise as we sing the Archopadikam in conclusion. Dear family and friends, once we have proceeded to the antechambers, I kindly request the rest of you to kindly make your way to the Winchester Hall to partake of the meal that has been especially provided for you. Also, the hall has to be prepared for the next funeral that